I'm giving away this fantasy-themed mystery box. It contains merchandise from The Witcher, Game of Thrones, The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. I'll even be throwing in this Magic the Gathering Lord of the Rings starter kit. So if you want to get your hands on it, stick around to the end of the video to know how. When it comes to iconic weapons in movie history, there is no shortage. Characters have used weapons to achieve their goals ever since motion pictures were first released in Hollywood. Some are used as tools for good, while others are used to push sinister plots and evil motives. Whatever their usage and whoever the owner, not all weapons are created equally and some are superior to others in terms of coolness. But what exactly makes one weapon cooler than the other is mostly subjective, but there are a few obvious choices that most would agree on. The following list contains the coolest weapons in cinematic history and only counts those that can be held, thrown or worn and not turned into a body armor like Iron Man. So unfortunately you won't be seeing him on this list. So these are the coolest movie weapons of all time. Starting off this list, we have Indiana Jones's whip. The whip is best associated with Indiana Jones, although he has made use of a number of other weapons. The whip forms part of his iconic image alongside his fedora hat. Jones makes use of this weapon in every film, despite it not being a weapon associated with heroes. Although Indiana Jones does use the whip in combat, it does have a number of other uses such as a climbing and swinging tool. What prevents Michelle Pfeiffer's whip being on this list is the fact that we saw Indiana Jones use it first. To Michelle Pfeiffer's credit, she did learn to command the weapon to remove the heads of 4 mannequins all in one stroke. We have the Ghostbusters proton packs. When it comes to the job they were actually designed for, the proton packs are an invaluable weapon. Unleashing a stream of proton packs to counteract the negative charge of the ghosts in the Ghostbuster world, they are unquestionably the most effective tool for the job. The proton packs are very narrowly useful, however, against ghosts there is nothing better, but they are clearly not designed to fight humans. They can output some kinetic force and create a shower of sparks, but their function is limited. Coming in at number 8, we have Captain America's shield. Captain America's shield is great because it doubles as a weapon and a defensive tool. Its vibranium build makes it nearly indestructible, protecting Cap from any and all dangers. It also doesn't follow the laws of physics, so he can throw it like a boomerang, incapacitating multiple enemies at once. Cap's shield is great, but it's not all that powerful, nor is it all that versatile. It is, however, an inspirational emblem for children everywhere. And at number 7 we have Wolverine's claws. Wolverine himself is a weapon, and his adamantium claws coupled with his healing factor, super strength and super aggressive rage makes him the perfect killing machine. Fortunately for the bad guys, Logan is handicapped by the lack of versatility the claws present, but it's not that much of a handicap to overcome. Wolverine's claws are awesome and unique to his character, and I, amongst others, are excited to see the claws and Hugh Jackman back on the screen. We have Bruce Lee's nunchucks. Bruce Lee's iconic yellow nunchucks from the Game of Death are awesome. They are clearly a hard weapon to master, and Bruce Lee made it look so easy, bringing us an incredible fight scene on the first level of Pagoda. Alongside the classic yellow jumpsuit, the nunchucks perfectly fit Lee's bright yet disciplined persona. We have Stormbreaker. The last entry for Marvel, Stormbreaker may actually be the most powerful cinematic weapon to exist inside any universe. The Starborn axe with Groot bones as its handle even powers through the mighty Infinity Gauntlet that already has 6 Infinity Stones attached to it. It cuts right through Thanos' defense and digs deep into his chest and later beheads the Titan as well. Perhaps it's the only weapon in the MCU that actually could have beaten Thanos. In the God of Thunder's hands, it can kill other gods, obliterate armies and open the Bifrost. Clearly Stormbreaker dwarfs the power of Thor's hammer and it has instantly become a new classic. And I even had to get one myself. Just missing out on the bronze medal, we have the White Ranger's saber. No, this entry is not a joke, nothing can compare to how excited I was when I first saw this on screen as a child. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was never going to win awards for its best acting, story, realism or production costs. What the movie and series did have, however, was an amazing concept, tons of heart and badass costumes, weapons and Zords for all its heroes. Saber is no exception to this rule and is a sweet looking sword that is also a sentient life form capable of giving Tommy Oliver advice. In the Mighty Morphin movie, Saber only makes a brief appearance, being summoned to cut down a rope in a construction site. The craziest part about this scene is that Saber uses laser eyes to cut the rope. Yes, a sentient sword also has laser eyes, can talk and can summon the mighty Tiger Zord. Now that's more than cool, that's badass. Taking the bronze medal, we have the Elder Wand. While the Sword of Gryffindor unquestionably has a case to be on this list, the Elder Wand is the most powerful wand in all of Wizarding World, and that cannot be ignored. Its immense strength is showcased each time its current owner, be that Dumbledore, Voldemort or even Harry Potter himself, cast any spells. The Elder Wand also comes with a twist. It is only loyal to its master, and much like the Darksaber in The Mandalorian, it can only be won in combat. Obviously, this is the exact loophole that leads to the destruction of Voldemort, furthering the importance and impact that the Elder Wand has on the Harry Potter franchise. Missing out on the top spot, we have the One Ring. The One Ring to rule them all. The One Ring can render the user invisible, dominate the wills of others, and control the other rings. Although the ring is very powerful and versatile, we've seen how the ring can corrupt souls and morale, so it requires a strong will to wield it. In terms of cool factor, yes, it's only a gold ring, but it's the elvish writing on it that makes it unique. And at number 1, of course, it is lightsabers. The lightsaber may be the most iconic weapon of all time. It's destructive yet elegant, and the endless customization options open the opportunities for amazing designs. It cuts through nearly everything, it deflects blaster bolts, and in the hands of a Force user, they become nearly unstoppable. Its only knock is the lack of long-range capabilities. Since its first appearance in 1977, the lightsaber has been the obvious choice to top this list. So there we have it. Let me know what you thought about my list, and what weapon would you have put on this list? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to win this fantasy themed mystery box, all you need to do are these 3 simple things. Leave a like on this video, comment on any of my videos, and subscribe to my channel, and one lucky random subscriber will be announced on the 31st of July. You can even hit that bell icon to keep up to date with my latest uploads and giveaways, such as my comic book giveaways every fortnight. And lastly, I just want to say a big thank you for watching. If you like my content and want to see more in the future, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. So with all of that being said, I will see you in the next one, but until then, take care.